is perfection. He sends his son, right? And he lives according to the law perfectly. He doesn't break the commandments. And so then he dies, right? And so it's his sacrifice that even gives mankind the ability to regain that relationship that we once had. And so because God's demand is perfection, right? Yeah. The only way we have access is through Christ. So, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
There's another passage in Scripture that talks about that even our good works, our righteous deeds, are as filthy rags to God apart from Christ. So, if we're apart from Christ, like the good things we heap up, they're pointless. I use an illustration that it's like when we try to do good works apart from Christ, it's like spraying cologne on a corpse. I stole that from a guy, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a verse in Ephesians 2 that says, "For we are dead in sin." All right, we are surrounded, like we're in the ground, buried by sin, and the best we can do is, spray cologne on a corpse that we're dead. It doesn't do anything good at all. And so the only one that can make us alive and pull us out of that grave is Christ through the grace of God. And that's what Ephesians 2, it's a long passage that's, just outstanding as far as the gospel presentation. It's just beautiful. And that's kind of like the difference between what I believe and what the LDS Church believes.
Yeah. So you said Christ reaches down and pulls you out of the grave, and earlier
I guess technically that'd be God, but yeah.
Well, yeah, for you, I guess. But I see it as our good deeds and whatever we do. I don't think that God will give us any mercy just without us trying for it, and we're just being here. He'll show us grace and save us, like you said.
Yeah.
But I think the good works is you also reaching up for God, because
we're dead in sin.
Yeah, but
we can't reach up for God.
You can if you have good works. That's what the good works
No, we can if we have the grace of God. That's what Ephesians 2 clearly says.
They may be dirty rags, but it's still something. It's not
dirty rags is something?
Yeah, it's not completely nothing, so it's a way to show that you want to reach back. And then he'll reach down. I think of it as a halfway thing. So you don't have to be completely perfect to be in like the sight of God and everything, but you just have to try and just try to reach for it.
Can I go back to what Spencer Kimball said? We talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
I remember I've got this pamphlet that it's not Miracle Forgiveness, but you can go and look it up.
Yeah.
But he says right here, it is normal for children to try. They fall and get up numerous times before they can be certain of their footing. But adults who have gone through these learning periods must determine what they will do, then proceed to do it. To try is weak. To do the best I can is not strong. We must always do better than we can. This is true in every walk of life. And he just used this illustration up here of an officer who told this soldier to go and take a message to another officer. And the soldier responded, he said, "I'll try." It's, during the heat of battle, he's got to make it over to the other lines, and he said, I'll try. And the officer says, "No, don't try, go do it." And he said, "Well, I'll do the best I can, sir." No. I didn't ask you to do the best I can. I asked you to go do it. He's like, "Okay, sir, I'll do it or I'll die trying." And he even says, "No, sir, don't die, go do it." That's Spencer Kimball. That's what he's kind of equating us trying.
Let's go.
No, you go. I'm having fun.
He's just contentious. Come on.
No. I think he's a nice guy. They're not fighting.
He's a nice guy, but people that come out here and try to throw their views around, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
That's contention. Satan. Sorry. Let's go. Come on.
And he has the same opportunity to tell his beliefs to me as well.
That's cool. I'm happy for you. Come on, sister.
Mom.
Now.
Leave me alone.
Now.
Why? Why? No.
Come.
I'm a big boy.
I know.
All right, nice talking. All right, see you, Jared. Thanks, man. Feel free to come back out anytime.
Wow, what a
Damn it.
that was going so good too. We should have prayed.